you there. Request you to please stay on with us. We have Nalin Kohli of the BJP joining us on the broadcast as well. Good afternoon, Mr. Nalin Kohli. Appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now. Your first reaction to what Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, has put out as far as India-U.S. trade deal is concerned. He's citing the approach followed during the tenure of former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, stating that trade agreements used to be placed before Parliament with detailed disclosures. But that isn't the case really this time.
For the former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh ji, there was also Sharm el-Sheikh. Now, that is not some precedent that I think any government would like to follow, because that one recognized Pakistan to be a victim of terrorism, unlike the fact that Pakistan actually is the perpetrator of terrorism. So I think while the Congress party and Mallikarjun Kharge ji is entitled to refer to a Congress government, then he would have to refer to it in totality, not by picking up something that they feel would bolster the point for today. But additionally, without prejudice to that, the question that really arises is that should Parliament function or not? Rahul Gandhi ji goes to nation after nation and says democracy is in danger. How is democracy strengthened? The temple of democracy is not being allowed to function. If there is behavior that is unexpected and unacceptable by parliamentary standards.
Right.
If there is sloganeering, if it's carrying placards, climbing on tables. So I think the larger question is being skirted. If we're interested in the trade deal, logically, which is in India's interest, as Prime Minister Modi has said, Mr. Piyush Goyal has said, you will have to listen to what the government has to say. If you block out the government from speaking, then the question will come, you're not interested, but finding political reason to just make noise.
Okay. But Mr. Nalin Kohli, in the same post that Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge has put out, he's also mentioned, he's actually flagged concerns over the agriculture sector, the dairy sector. He's seeking clarity from the government on our purchases of Russian oil.
But all details are bound to come. And let me ask it in a different way. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is a senior political person. And he has wide experience. But why does he believe that the Honorable Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, is not senior enough in politics and does not have wide experience? He is the Prime Minister for the third term. Would he not want to ensure, and has he not through conduct in his entire 11 years shown that the only concern he has is India's interests? So therefore, why this assumption the government will act against the interests of, say, farmers? Why not the belief and wait for the details that the government is acting in the interest of the farmers?
And one last
laws
question.
have been reversed by this government.
One last question, Mr. Nalin Kohli, before we let you go. Now, when Union Minister Piyush Goyal was also making a statement, there was massive ruckus, sloganeering, opposition MP stormed the well of the House. How is the BJP really planning to deal with this situation? Because it's the third day of the budget session of the Parliament. And what we are witnessing every day is, complete chaos. There's ruckus. I mean, how will things really move forward in this manner?
In fairness, that question does not need to be asked to the BJP. It needs to be asked to the Congress and the opposition parties. And with regard to parliamentary strategy, I really am not competent to be able to answer that, because we have a very senior team in Parliament, and I'm sure they will be speaking to your colleagues, and that will come from there. But nevertheless, the question of disruption of Parliament is not because of the government or the Treasury benches. It is because clearly of the opposition led by the Congress party.
All right. Mr. Nalin Kohli, appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Of course, this is going to be our top focus ahead as well. For now, viewers, slipping into a very, very short break. We'll be back